Hi guys, Jared here, and today we're going to be talking about, well, at least I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite online moments. This is actually going to be kind of cool, and it's a community question, and it's what are some of your favorite online moments? I'm going to pretty much sum up, well, a couple of games, and it's pretty much going to be with playing with the same person, which is Steven, the other guy who works on the channel here, who helps me out, and well, we help each other out, sort of doing different videos and whatever. Way back when the original Xbox hit, I think the first game online that we played together was probably Halo 2, some multiplayer. I've never been a big fan of, it's funny, I'm not a big fan of competitive multiplayer online. Yet I like fighting games online. So I don't know. I'm a weird guy. But anyways, we played some Halo 2 together, but that wasn't really, it wasn't really until, if I want to talk about like some of my favorite memories, it was with the Xbox 360s where it really started to get crazy. And I'm not going to mention every single thing because we played a lot of different games together. Like on the original Xbox, or was that? No, it was the Xbox 360 as well. We had a real good time with Crackdown and Crackdown 2, playing co-op. That to me is my absolute favorite type of online gaming, is where two people, like, or four people or whatever, try and help each other out and go crazy. I gotta mention, there's one thing I have to mention, which is, I'm sure you guys, if you've watched this channel for any period of time, you know that there's this story with Gears of War that was just, it was a blast. I played through Gears of War alone. I wrote the review. I tried a little bit of co-op online with just, you know, some random person, some like, you know, competitive online multiplayer and whatnot. But Steven picked up the game. I think it was, I don't know if he bought it like at launch, but he picked it up after I had done the review, and I had already moved on to other things, so I didn't even remember exactly like where I was going, what I had to do, or whatever. And so we decided, these were the good days where we actually had time, we decided that, okay, we were going to go and play through this game. And we pretty much did in like 2 sittings or something crazy. We played till like 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was just a total blast, total blast. I think it was like 2 sittings or something. That might have been 1 sitting. All I know is we started like really early in the like afternoon or something, and we stopped to have like, you know, dinner or whatever, and then we went all the way to like early in the morning, and it was absolutely hysterical. Some of the moments in that game were absolutely classic, and not because of the game, but because of, well, me. It was great. There's that one minecart stage where like Steven was like, "My God, are you like using your eyes?" Because this character would always come down and boom, I'd die. And it was like over and over. I don't know if it was because I was tired. I don't know if it was just I'm awful, but it was hilarious. It was absolutely hysterical, and we still reference that to this very day because it was just so memorable. How many tries it took before we got past that stupid part. And that was like our thing. We would do that with any like new big game that came out that had an online co-op mode to it. We would get together and we would put on the hardest difficulty, and away we would go. And we wanted to do that so bad with Halo 2. That was, I remember that. Like everyone was all jazzed up and ready to go. And then it was like, no, there was no online co-op for that. There was just online multiplayer. The co-op, it was still local at that time because, like, I'm pretty sure, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I remember being disappointed when Halo 2 came out because of that. And if you don't remember, with Halo 2, the legendary difficulty was brutal in that one. If one of you died, you both died, and you had to restart from a checkpoint. So you really had to work together in order to progress. Anyways, there was also Halo 3, I believe we went through together. I know there was the 2 Crackdown games. There's the Gears of War series. There's most recently we've been having a really good time with Dead Rising. Like we played through Dead Rising together, and like he would say, it's one of those games where it's like if I played that alone, I probably never even would have finished the game. It's fun, but it would be too repetitive and too like it wouldn't be the same. But grab a buddy and head online, and you experience the stupidity of it all together, and then you're like, wow, yeah, this is fun. This is cool. And so it's interesting because looking forward now. I don't want to talk forever here, but there are some things that I would really like moving forward, which is going to be, well, not really like, but what we're going to have real fun with is going to be the Halo Master Chief Collection. And Steven's having a kid. So basically what's going to happen is that could probably be our last big hurrah into online gaming. I'm sure he's still going to game and stuff like that, but as all parents know, that once your little spawn comes out, your time is significantly reduced. And me right now, with the real life job there, it's crazy the amount of time. I'm doing like 12, 14-hour days and things like that, so my time is severely limited, which you'll see with videos and stuff. Instead of every single day, probably going to be like every other day. I'm still trying to do the videos, but I don't like rushing content just for the sake of having content. I want to do reviews and stuff like that on games that either have already completed or that I have enough, information with and whatever to give you guys a review. That's why lately I've been doing a lot of retro stuff. But I still want to make time to have fun and play the games myself, and that's something that I haven't really been able to do much, which is why if you see, there isn't like a wide assortment of next-gen content that we're showing. I know we got a lot of retro fans, but we do have a lot of current console fans as well. So yeah, I mean, I haven't really played a game for fun in a while, and it was nice. We just went through the DLC there, whatever it is, that Super Arcade Omega Deluxe, blah, 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 for Dead Rising 3, and we had a really, really good time, and it was his idea to basically say, well, what were some of the other, like, fun times? And I think they were almost all exclusively on Xbox 360, pretty much. I mean, we had some fun with the original Xbox, but it was really into Xbox 360 where everything is evolved. Well, everything is evolved. Everything evolved so much more. Like I said, there was the 2 Crackdown games. There was the entire Gears of War series, which is still probably the highlight. There was Halo 3. I believe we went through Halo 3 together and Halo Reach together. I know I did Halo Reach alone on Legendary, but I'm not sure if we went through. My God, there's so many games, like I don't even remember. But I know we're going to have a real good time going through Halo together. I'm really looking forward to that towards the end of the year. And I'm kind of curious to see, like, there's Sunset Overdrive. I haven't really focused too much on that. I think there's a co-op in that. Like, I know it's an online, there's a lot of online aspects to it or whatnot. But anyways, okay, I don't want to be going on here forever. I just wanted to pinpoint some of these games that I really enjoyed online and what made them special to me. Like the Halo series in particular, I really love that series in co-op. There's something about it that is just super fun to play with a friend. Crackdown's the same. The fact that you're like superheroes pretty much jumping all over the place and all this nonsense. It's fun. It's really, really fun and enjoyable. And of course, with the Gears of War series, the fact that like we pretty much went through the whole thing together, that was really, really enjoyable. And now with Dead Rising 3. So what about you guys? What are some online games that you really enjoy? It could be games like Call of Duty. Like Steve and I have played through Call of Duty, especially when he was in his achievement hunting days. Him and well, this is his other personal friend that now I know too, Marc-André, and myself. We would go through and we would go for all these crazy achievements and all this nonsense. So that was fun too. But what about you guys? What are some games that you really love online? It could be co-op, it could be deathmatch, it could be whatever. Just what are some of the games that you really enjoy playing with with the online community? So leave a comment below and we'll get a nice, interesting conversation going. Thanks for watching, everybody, and see you next time.